Can you guys get in the water first? Doing a trash cleanup today. We'll put 2 teams of scuba divers alongside the pier.
Take a deep breath and strap on a helmet. Class is now in session for the Divers Institute of Technology.
We know who the first 4 divers are.
Mike Hemian teaches this crew of students, wrapping up a 7-month course on the ins and outs of scuba and surface air supplied diving.
Well, it's exciting for them to get away from the school. They get to see different locations, different water.
I think I'm going to take a dip.
And besides having a good time,
Squeeze up on it.
these young divers are getting the real-world experience they need to get ahead.
Obviously, we're all students, but it does give you a sense of what it's like actually to be out, possibly in the workforce.
When they're out looking for jobs, especially if they're looking at going inland, they're going to do this every day when they're diving.
But every day doesn't begin to describe what these students are picking up on. Literally. Trash. Tons of it lies at the bottom of Lake Washington.
Stuff I have is too big for this little bucket, Roger.
Okay, we'll bring it over to the blue bucket then.
Some of it was perhaps just an oversight when it went overboard.
A lot of iPhones, a lot of phones, a lot of cameras.
But Mike's crew can pull almost 3 tons of trash out of the water in one session here at the marina near Leschi Park. You could say they find everything but the kitchen sink. But they found that too.
The amount of trash every year is really disgusting.
Still works.
I don't know what other word to use. It didn't accidentally get there.
For this little tiny spot that we're working today, you saw how much trash we pulled out. I mean, it speaks for itself.
What's corroding at the bottom of our waterways isn't just disgusting for divers, but for all of us. Mike can see the pollution every time he pulls an old tire from the lake.
And when we take it out of the water, when we're handing it up, we get a sheen on our hands, and that's obviously not good for the lake or for the animals.
Sad to say, there's not even a good estimate on how much trash is in Seattle's waterways. But the silver lining here? The Divers Institute has volunteer garbage pickers ready to go year-round, eager to get in the water.
I look forward to coming to work when we're doing jobs like this.
We're not just setting them out, having them walk around the bottom. We're actually doing something productive and doing something helpful, environment and to the community.
The Seattle Parks Department is happy to let these volunteers use city docks. A parks crew will haul this trash away.
Just put 1 scuba team in at a time.
And Mike is just grateful for the opportunity.
I can't think of not getting in the water and cleaning up. And I'm happy that the city allows us to.
It does feel really good, and it's nice to be able to help out.
Call it a valuable experience in more ways than one for Mackenzie Losley. She found 3 unique figurines at the bottom of the lake.
They feel pretty heavy, like it might be gold or at least plated in gold.
But before you go looking for treasure at your local swimming hole, consider this. The water here at the end of Leschi Park Pier is about 30 feet deep, which doesn't sound like a lot until you lose something. Yes, that's me, trying to be an intrepid reporter with a snorkel, mask, and an underwater camera on my head. And that's the camera falling off my head and going straight to the bottom of the lake. But have no fear. The Divers Institute of Technology is here. Thank you. These students give a helping hand that a lot of people on this lake say is an inspiration.
I appreciate it. It's great. It makes me want to learn to scuba dive so I can help.
It's an environmental problem that needs plenty of help. Help that the Divers Institute is glad to provide.
Okay? I just think it's something we should do.
And there's something that you can do too. Be careful around the waters of Seattle, because what you drop in, accidentally or not, makes an impact.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.